Imagine a place so remote that reaching it feels like stepping into another world. A village hidden away in the folds of Iran's rugged mountains, almost untouched by modern civilization, where stories are passed down not through books or the internet, but whispered by the wind itself. Today, we're taking you deep into the heart of Iran to uncover the mysteries of Moussouli, a village so inaccessible, so breathtaking, it's as if time itself forgot about it. Tucked away in the northern province of Jilin, near the Caspian Sea, Moussouli clings to the mountains at an altitude of over 1,000 meters. But it's not just the location that makes it remarkable. It's how the village is built. The rooftops of houses serve as the courtyards for the homes above. Streets?
Non-existent. Vehicles? Impossible.
Here, narrow stairways and stone paths weave through the ancient structures like veins of a living organism. Every inch of Moussouli feels like a secret waiting to be uncovered. Founded over 1,000 years ago, Moussouli was once a flourishing center of commerce, where traders carried their goods on mules and donkeys across the perilous mountain paths. But as roads and cities evolved, Moussouli stayed the same, hidden away like a well-kept secret. The architecture here is a marvel in itself. Homes built of clay, wood, and stone, painted in faded shades of yellow and ochre to help them blend into the misty mountainsides. But what truly hides in Moussouli isn't just its stunning scenery or its labyrinthine layout. It's the life, the traditions, and the legends that still live on. Walk through the village, and you might hear the soft melody of an old man playing a kamancha, an ancient Persian string instrument. You might stumble upon women sitting in the doorways, weaving intricate rugs using patterns passed down through generations. Moussouli is alive, not because of its connection to the modern world, but because of its fierce dedication to preserving its past. The villagers here speak a language called Moussoulahai, a dialect so rare that even many Iranians can't understand it. It's a language shaped by isolation, molded by the surrounding peaks, kept alive in the songs and stories shared around flickering fires. But Moussouli hides even deeper mysteries. According to local legend, the mountains around Moussouli are home to spirits, arusak, mischievous but protective entities who guard the village from outsiders with ill intentions. Some villagers still leave offerings of bread and honey on the mountainside, especially before harvests or major celebrations, in hopes of securing the spirits' favor. Whether you believe the stories or not, there's an undeniable magic in the air, especially when the mist rolls in thick and the whole village seems to vanish into the clouds. Perhaps one of the most curious hidden treasures of Moussouli is its ancient bazaar. Unlike bustling markets in Tehran or Isfahan, this one feels like a secret marketplace from a fairy tale. Merchants sell hand-carved wooden tools, antique jewelry, rare medicinal herbs plucked from the mountains, and hand-woven textiles dyed with wild saffron and indigo.
No mass production. No neon lights.
Just the earthy scent of fresh bread baking in clay ovens and the soft murmur of bartering in a language few outsiders will ever understand.
Then there's the food, oh the food.
In Moussouli, recipes are as much heirlooms as the stone houses. Locally foraged herbs, mountain lamb, smoked fish from the Caspian, and stews slow-cooked over wood fires create flavors so rich, so deeply rooted in the land, that even a single bite feels like a journey through centuries of history. One of the village's most sacred traditions is the Nowruz Khani, a prelude to Iran's New Year, where groups of villagers go door-to-door singing songs that herald the coming of spring. In Moussouli, this isn't just a festive ritual, it's a lifeline, a reminder that even in isolation, community and renewal endure. But Moussoulia's seclusion also hides a more somber reality. The village, though stunning, is fragile. Landslides from heavy rains sometimes threaten the ancient structures. Younger generations, lured by the promise of the cities, are slowly trickling away. There's a quiet urgency among the elders to keep their traditions alive before they slip into memory. Still, for those willing to make the journey, often an hours-long trek through narrow, winding mountain roads, Moussouli offers something rare, an authentic glimpse into a way of life that refuses to be erased. Visitors who respect the village's quiet dignity are sometimes invited into homes for strong black tea sweetened with dates, for stories about ancestors who braved snowstorms and wild animals to keep their people safe, for glimpses of old family photographs with curled edges and fading ink. In these moments, the invisible walls between worlds begin to melt away, and you realize that Moussouli isn't just a place. It's a living memory, a breathing fragment of a history that still hums beneath the surface. As the sun sets behind the misty peaks and the village lights up like a cluster of stars fallen onto the mountainside, you can almost hear the whispers of the past calling out across the rooftops. They're asking a question, simple but profound. Will you remember us? Because hidden in Iran's most inaccessible village is not just stone and wood. It's a spirit, a way of life balanced precariously between survival and oblivion. And if you listen closely enough, you'll carry a piece of Moussouli with you, long after the mist closes behind you and the village disappears once again into its timeless hiding place. Hidden in the northern province of Jilin, close to the misty shores of the Caspian Sea, Masuli clings precariously to the mountainside at an altitude of more than 1,000 meters. But it's not just its dramatic location that captures the imagination. It's the village's astonishing design, where the rooftops of one home double as the pathways for the homes above. In Masuli, there are no streets for cars to rumble through, only stone steps and narrow alleyways that snake and climb through ancient structures like arteries through a living, breathing heart. Founded more than a millennium ago, Masuli once thrived as a center of mountain trade, with caravans of goods transported on the backs of donkeys and mules. Yet while the rest of the world paved highways and built skyscrapers, Masuli remained much the same, its houses built of stone, wood and clay, their soft yellow and ochre tones blending seamlessly into the misty, dreamlike landscape. Every corner here feels soaked in history, every breath thick with the memory of those who came before. Today, Masuli isn't just a village. It's a living story, a rare and fragile bridge to an ancient way of life, echoing with the timeless whispers of a world that refuses to be forgotten.